Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you so very much. So I feel like we have 2 more readings to do in this energy series. So we're gonna get the energies that we're working with, and then we're gonna get the message that God wants to convey to us who are harnessing those energies. You again? Let's check it though. It was in the reverse. It's this way. Okay, it's in the upright. Yeah, Virgo energy. Oh, good. So it's fair to say that this reading has these readings in this here series has always been about our dedication to whatever we're doing, our dedication, our discipline, our industriousness. So mostly like work, invention, being innovative, creating. So let's read what that energy is all about. So Virgo, it says efficient, industrious, calm, altruistic. Okay, so there's that humanitarian energy again. So altruistic is doing things for others just out of the goodness of your being. Not because you're looking for anything back, but because it's the right thing to do. It makes you feel good to give. It makes you feel good to bless others, put a smile on others' face, make others' way in the world that much more pleasant or easier, you know? And it says adaptable. So, yeah, it's all about the businessman or businesswoman in you, is all about the humanitarian in you in the same breath. So, doing what you're doing with integrity. Okay, and the underlying issue this time is Taurus feminine energy. So Taurus energy is all about being practical, resourceful, confident, energetic, and tidy. Practical, resourceful. So you see, there's that innovative mindset, that inventive, that creative energy is being resourceful. Is like you may not have what you need to do something, but you know how to improvise and use something else to do that thing that you need done. So it's like whatever it is that you need, it's like a MacGyver type energy. You remember MacGyver from back in the day where he can make like bombs and stuff out of freaking anything? Yeah, it's like you're in your MacGyver energy when it comes to your humanitarian efforts, or just being a good person and being a person who wants to make positive change to the world around you, to your own personal world and the world around you in whatever way that you can. So it's like making a way out of what seems to be no way. Okay. Basically, you're the answer to a lot of problems. Okay. And you know this. Maybe the people around you don't know it yet, but you know that you are the answer to a lot of people's problems. You got the answers, you got the vision. God is working with you. Whoever is it, whoever is that's harnessing this Virgo energy, this altruistic, humanitarian, industrious, inventive, creative, adaptable energy, this reading is for you. So you know what the world needs. You got the power to bring it into existence, and that's what you're gonna do. And you're gonna bless a lot of people by whatever it is that you bring into existence. Okay, whether it's devices, whether it's new ways of problem solving, like new mathematic methods, whether it's new laws, whether it's um, new traditions, whether it's yeah, like gadgets, whether it's normalizing a certain type of behavior, aka new cultures. Okay, yeah, you're the answer to the problems of the world around you. You got the answers. So, Most High, what is your message for those who are harnessing this energy and are on this mission at this time? Ooh, we got the alphabet deck. It's a little bit scary when I'm going into these decks, because it's like, you see, it's like, do you see? And you see the letter C, but I'm asking you, do you SEE? It's Crazy how that deck work, in it. I see. We about to see. Let's see. Let's see. That was not intended. All right. What's the master at work? And it is not me. Okay? Because I don't know the word that belong to whichever letter God choose to use. The only way I know what word correspond with the letters that are about to show up in this reading is because God is telling me. Okay? Or else I'll be here talking gibberish. So I need to pull the cards, be the instrument of the Most High. Pull the cards and then shut the hell up and wait for the answers to come and then tell you. So right now I'm the bridge between the heavens and the earthly realms. What are you doing? The princess has to fix her hair. I'm not in the mood for being untidy today. I'm not feeling very beastly right now. I am a beauty at this time. Let's W win. Yeah, that's how we roll. All right, let's see what God gonna tell those of us who are the answers, or those of us who have the answers and are the answers to some of the world's problems. Ooh. So yesterday, I did a reading on energy harvesting, right? The part 2 was describing exactly what energy harvesting is about. So, what I was gathering, or what I was thinking, or the thought that came to me just before I came on here, is to tell y'all, like, based on the definition that God gave us yesterday about what energy harvesting is, it would explain away all these mass shootings, all this revealing that these people in power are pedophiles, but we're not going to do anything about it. And then they say to the people, what are you going to do about it? And the people are enraged. So that's energy harvesting. What that does is the mass shootings, the wars, the unnecessary wars, killing people, bombing people, making rules that people know are utterly ridiculous, killing children, abusing the elderly, just all the ills that you see going on, especially on a mass scale, the ones that they televise, especially on the news, and they just put that shit in your face, like, look, 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 you know, like when they kill a black person and it's unjustified. All that is energy harvesting. It pulls us off of our focus. It lowers our vibration. It puts us in an angry state. It takes us out of our peaceful state and drag us into an angry or depressed or hopeless state of being. You see how that works? Energy harvesting on a mass scale. And you remember when they used to have like live shows, concerts and stuff, and you go to the concert, how good you feel? That's energy harvesting, but it's a reciprocal kind of energy, which is the reason why they've changed the vibration of the music from that which is positive and uplifting to shit that's like murder, murder, kill, kill, kill. You my hoe, you my bitch. I'm taking your bitch. You just a side chick. You just a side chick. Girl, I'll fuck you up. Man, I'll fuck you up. Yo, I don't need you. Yeah, I don't need. That's the opposite of what concert going used to be. It creates a different effect. So that drops our vibration and put us into a mass angry state. It fuels the negative vibration. And then you leave the concert thinking, yeah, like revenge and just you're just on a demon kind of vibe. Like, I needed that. But really and truly, how did that help you? What did that do for you? Now, some of y'all gonna leave them environments and want to go actually take revenge, like the music you were listening to was saying. Whether you actually kill them, or you go and cheat on your partner, or you go and steal their money, or it puts you on demon time. It encourages you to do some stupid shit. Like, you probably go dump your partner just to hurt their feelings, or maybe you don't even cheat on them, you just get somebody and be flirting with somebody just to make them jealous. You know what I'm saying? It's like a continuation of all those negative vibrations because you've been pumped up. That's energy harvesting. And now that throws your life out of balance because you're creating a mountain where you just had a little molehill. That's not problem solving, that's fueling the fire. Problem solving would be you probably taking a break from your partner and then putting yourself back in focus with what the fuck you got to do. But no, you're gonna go, you're gonna hurt your friend or you hurt your partner, whoever it is that you were fueled up in the concert about with all this murder, murder, death, kill, you a hoe, you ain't shit music, right? And then after you hurt them, you're gonna be feeling like shit. You're gonna be doing what you're doing, but you're gonna be on autopilot. You're not really present. Not really present at work. You're not really present for your family. You're not really present for you. So who you hurting? You're hurting them, but you're also hurting yourself. That's energy harvesting. Because what you would have been doing with your time had you not gone and been infused with all that negativity, you would have been doing something different. You would have been feeling different. You would have been thinking different. Yeah, it just kind of came to me before I turned on. I thought I must share that with our listeners. So yeah, energy harvesting on a mass scale. That goes, that's the same for all these social media reports. When we're taking in reports about all these men killing women, and I see a rise now on my time feed of black men killing black women. It's like, I don't know what it looks like on your time feed, on your news feed, but on my news feed on Facebook, there's a lot of posts about black men committing murderous crimes now. So I don't know if that's meant to piss me off or something, but it's not working because first of all, I don't know if I don't even know if the reports are true. With AI nowadays days, shit, I'm slow to believe anything I see. If I find that it's something that people can benefit from, I'll share it, whether it's a true story or not. If somebody can learn something from it, I'll share it on my Facebook. But I'm not going to believe that shit and allow it to upset me. Because it's like, I got shit to do. I like being in a good mood, actually. Okay? So be careful of what you're consuming. Because right now, the enemy, aka the fake elites, the fake aristocrats who think they still run this society, who know they are losing power, they're going to try their best to leave as much corruption and as much dismay, like sadness and oppression, depression, as they can before they leave. They're going to leave this world in a right mess for we the light workers to come and clean up. So we got to sidestep the traps that they're setting for us. Don't fall into these emotional traps because we are the ones carrying the light. We have to lead the people. So they're going to be after us on 1,000. Because if they take us out, everybody that come behind us, they're not going to see their way forward because God was using us as the source. or if they not even take us out, if they corrupt our programming, if they corrupt our thinking, those who would learn from us, their thinking would be corrupt as well. So if you're a light worker, if you're an earth angel, if you're one of the 144,000, if you're an influencer or in a leadership position of any kind, you have a lot of paying attention to do, because we need to keep ourselves sane, safe, in good spirits, okay, so that we can be highly functional for those who God has put on our path to benefit from our wisdom and our example. Right. With great power comes great responsibility. So if your man give you a problem, let him go. If you gotta give you a problem, let her go. Shit. Anything that's trying to pull you off your path, off your focus, let him or her go. Even if it's your children. Once you know that you've done your best, let them go, because they have no intentions of becoming better. The enemy can use your very children against you. So don't get all sentimental and soft, because that's exactly where they're going to get you. Your weakest link is your strongest hold. So wherever the chain is weak at, if you pull the whole chain, wherever it's weak at, that's where it's going to pop. So if you have a weakness for your children, that's where they're going to get you. If you have a weakness for money, that's where they're going to get you. If you have a weakness for staying alive, that's what they're going to get you. They're going to threaten your life. Do what we say, or else I'll pull the trigger. All of a sudden, your mission ain't important anymore because somebody's holding a gun to your head. Don't you know that God is in charge of them bullets and that gun? Don't you know that God is in charge of the blood in your body? All the matter that make up your body? Don't you know that God has the power to put you back together in any circumstance? Your weakest link, that's as strong as you are. So make sure you don't have any weak links. If you're afraid to be alone, that's your weak link. If you're afraid to lose the man or woman that you got right now, that's your weak link. If you're afraid to lose the job you're in right now and the position that you're in right now, that's your weak link. Be willing to let it all go for your mission, because what you got coming in the future, your reward for staying focused, is greater than anything that you're about to lose or have to let go of to get there. Your brightest days are ahead of you. It's not behind you. Your richest self is in front of you, not behind you. Your best life is ahead of you, not behind you. Don't think that whatever you manage to accumulate or achieve so far in this life is the best that God has for you. That's ridiculous. Especially after all the sacrifices that you're putting in. Our lives are in danger all day, every day, for being the leaders that we are, for being the inspiration that we are. We are the inspiration for changing the whole world, changing the whole system. That comes with great rewards, man. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Because not only are we going to be financially set, not only do we have life insurance, not only do we have everything that we need provided for, It's like working for a company. You get all the company incentives. And plus, we get to watch our customers, aka our fellow brothers and sisters, enjoy in our hard work and our sacrifice. Because that's what we were doing it for in the first place, so that we can all experience a slice of heaven on earth. See people manifest their strongest self, their best self, their most courageous self, their most creative self. Their God self. We want to do shit better than the Egyptians did back in their day. However, they created these pyramids. We're going to leave a legacy or create a, because I ain't going nowhere. I mean, y'all could die if you want to, but I'm not dying. So, but we're going to build bigger and better than the Egyptians did. And I'm going to be around to watch the generations ahead of us study what we did. I wonder, how the hell did they do that? Why did they do that? This is our era. We creating our legacy. We the people, all of us. But first, we with the strength have to strengthen those who don't feel so strong or encouraged right now. We are their encouragement. We are the inspiration. We are the fire that lights their fire. So we got to make sure that we good. God's going to make sure that we good, but sometimes God wants us to ask. God don't just want to bless us every time before we start thinking that we doing this of our own self. Nah. Open your mouth or open your spirit mouth and pray. Ask for what you want so that you know that you're not the one with the power. You get your power from on high. Sometimes God bless us without we having to ask for it. But we're liable to forget that the power is not ours. The glory is not ours. It's God's. The same way that evil people call on these deities and these gods and their ancestors and whatnot to be their superpower, we call on God to be our superpower. Same thing. It's just that theirs come at a horrible price. Ours come with wonderful gifts. That's what you get for doing darkness. We've got mail. So we got the letter B making an appearance at that point. And we have C. I'm getting because. Oh, look, just flipped over on the other side. What? Got a whole bunch of messages. So we got because, right? And we got J, N, Jinn. And we got GR. Oh, yeah, they're just angry spirits. Interesting. Yeah. When you call on any other spirit but God, you have an ugly price to pay because these jinn are angry spirits. Grrr. Because the jinn are angry. Grrr. They're just mean. Let's look up jinn, shall we? I love my job. Most of the time. How do you spell jinn? I'll put jinn, magical being. Oh, magical, let's see, what comes up? Jinn, or it's Jinn, so they spell it. Singular, genie. Also spelled Djinn or genie. Yeah, your wish is my command. Are supernatural beings in Arabian mythology and Islamic theology So Arabian mythology, myth is they're trying to convince people like it's not real. And then they say Islamic theology. So theology is like Bible study. So it's like they see it as a real thing. And then they're trying to claim that the Arabians see it as something that's not real. But anywho, so it's a supernatural beings. Uh, in Arabian mythology and Islamic theology that inhabit an unseen world, often described as a dimension beyond the visible universe of humans. They are not purely spiritual entities, but are considered corporeal, C-O-R, hang on, C-O-R-P-O-R-E-A-L, corporeal, I'm gonna look that up. Inhabiting their own societies, marrying and procreating. Very interesting. My lips are dry, hang on. Let me show you. You can read it yourself if you want to, but I'm gonna look up the word corporeal. Let's see what that means. Corporeal refers to having a physical, material existence, tangible and capable of being seen or touched, rather than being spiritual or ethereal. Okay. So it's like short for corpse. So let's read that again. So jinn, also spelled D-J-I-N-N, jinn or genie, are supernatural magical beings originating from pre-Islamic. That's not what the fuck you said last time. What kind of next meaning is this? You see how they just changed it up on me? And look, I have the same words in the search engine. They just gave me a different. I want back what I had just now because I came off of it by accident. But jinn, magical being. Why? And now they're giving me another one. Wow, gotta just switched it up. Sorry, guys. So basically, they're saying that they are magical beings, but they have a physical form. They're spiritual. They live in a different realm, but they have physical forms as well. So it's like they have the power to be invisible or visible at will. Now listen to this one. It says jinn are supernatural beings in Arabian mythology and Islamic theology created from smokeless fire or scorching fire. They inhabit a parallel world to humans and have free will, allowing them to choose between good and evil, unlike it. This is just a stupid definition. You see how they took the real definition and just handed us some bullshit? We already saw Babylon and it's on the fucking video too, you stupid cunt. The fuck smokeless fire and scorching fire. The first one seemed more logical. It says that they are beings that live in like an unseen dimension. Sorry, an unseen dimension, but they actually procreate, they marry and have children. So is this like a species of beings? It's like we have humans, we have goats, we have reptiles, we have jinn, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, these are the magical beings that humans like to call on, and they charge, they have a price for you wanting them to use their magical powers to bless you by right. But God is also the jinn of jinns, the genie of genies. But the difference with God is God don't ask you to pay in blood, or actually it depends, because you might want to do something but you might get hurt, and that's paying in blood. Because I pay for everything that I ask for from the Most High, to be honest with you. Like I asked to be a humanitarian, and then God put me in the position to have these governments want to hunt me down and hurt me and stuff. I'm actually paying for what I asked for. But the thing is, I'm actually learning a lot through this experience, and it's toughening me up. So I'm going to get what I want, and I'm going to be well equipped mentally to sustain my status as humanitarian or whatever kind of leader or whatever I end up being. But it's like the difference is with God, if I get tired, I can call on God to save me or renew me, and God will come and do it. And I don't think there's an extra cost for that. No, because then God gets the recognition and the glory. So those are like free incentives on the side. I don't know how things work in the jinn world, but they be wanting you to kill other people. They want you to cut out other people's heart and other people's tongue and kill animals. And they be helping you to hurt people who didn't do anything to you, thereby creating bad karma for yourself. Because the magic's not going to work on the innocent, but you still have to pay for it in more ways than one, because you have to pay them whatever it is that you pay them. And then when you commit a crime against this innocent person, you have to pay again in the future, because what you send out, it needs to come back to you, whether it's good or bad. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. But anywho, yeah. So that's the reason why God says the jinns are just mean. So you can ask God to be your genie, or you can rely on these other sources that they charge too much. Charges are too high. With God, it's affordable. Like, yeah, the jinn sell wishes, and God also sell wishes. The jinn's wishes are expensive. See how God uses this deck? It's crazy, isn't it? Well, not crazy. It's brilliant. Let me say what I mean and mean what I say. It is brilliant. It's like talking in shorthand. Did you know that God likes to show off? God love it when it gets an opportunity to show up and show the fuck out. God is stosh. God is bossy. Bossy. By right. Yeah, man. God love to show up and show the fuck out for us. God said I'm allowed to take 2% of his glory. Just 2. That's all right with me because I don't even, I'm not supposed to even have 1. So 2 is a lot. Make me look like I'm a star. When all the power and the glory belong to God, God is like, Chanel, you're going to have 2% of my glory, okay? You can show off a little bit. How generous of you, God. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Shit, everybody want to feel like they're somebody. Don't mind if I do. All right, so the subject matter concerning those of us who are about our business, we are about our humanitarianism, and we are basically the answer to other people's prayers. Let's put it like that. We got the answers, or we are actually the answer to other people's prayers. We have the knowledge, or we have the know-how, and we have the grace and the staying power to see the mission through fully. This message is for you. Okay? So the underlying we got interesting. So what's that coming through like that? But it's not like a discovery though. The first one I get, it didn't feel like a discovery. It's like it's like studying. Okay, so you're being studied. That's the subject matter. You are being studied. Because it wasn't a discovery. They already discovered you. But now you're being observed and studied. People got their pen and their paper writing down because they're learning from you. That's nice. That's what we're here for. But could y'all not be dickheads about it? Like, you know we are the fucking bee's knees, okay? You know we are the bee's knees. Let this shit go. Stop fucking getting in our way and let us do what we came here to do, because you're getting on our last bumbleclot nerve. You know where the fucking bee's knees. Take up your fucking pen and your paper and your book and start to press and write. And keep your fucking wands down. Because you're getting on my nerves for sure. Y'all see what God put in us. Y'all see what the fuck we bring to the table. Y'all see what the fuck we are accomplishing. And y'all know we are a people of mercy too, but we are fucking beauty and the motherfucking beast. So don't be so shocked one day when you try to pull your little stupid bullshit stunts trying to convince us that we're not the fucking bomb diggity. And we fuck you up. And get back to what we were doing. Don't let our grace fool you. It's tiring. So if you're taking notes, take notes and let me do what the fuck we came here to do and get out your way so you can then shine. Because now you know what to do. We have the answers and we know we have the answers and you know that we have the answers. Don't let us fuck you up because it will be my pleasure to fuck you up for fucking with me. Stay out my way. Let me do what I came here to do. I'm tired of you. Acting like we're not the bumbleclad shit. We are the manure. We are the manure. And without us, you will die. Because you don't know what to do. You don't know how to move forward. You don't have no connection to the heavens to get any answers. Without us, you will die. You will perish. Without our wisdom, without our connection to the heavenly realms, you will perish. You will sit, do nothing, wither away in fear and confusion and depression and darkness. We are the light. So now that we fucking come to that conclusion, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and get out of our way, bruh. Because our tolerance weighs thin. Tolerance for your bullshit. Trying to convince somebody that we are not it. We are it. And we know we're it. And you know we're it. And they know we're it. Can we get past that bullshit now? Fuck's sake. So yeah, motherfuckers, study us. Thought you were schooling us and all y'all motherfuckers getting schooled. We are the teachers, bitch. Sit down and shut up. Your time up. Your light dark. You're not it anymore. The wheel has turned. The tables have turned. Now you study us, bitch. The fuck? We are the greats. We already know. You can't convince us otherwise. We already know. We worked very hard to get to this point of our being, of our existence, of this chapter of our fucking story. You think we just wake up with this shit so we don't know that we have it? We are conscious. We do it consciously. We connect with God consciously. We learn consciously. We go searching for the information consciously. We go into meditation consciously. Fucking hell. Your efforts are worthless and fruitless. And it's just irritating. That's the only thing it's doing, is irritating. And if you want to irritate us, we will irritate you. And then get back to what we were doing. Don't fuck around. Or fuck around and find out. We are the teachers, bitch. The message is I, the first. Roman numeral I, the first. We are the teachers. We are the hierophants. We are the high priest and the high priestesses. We are the 144,000. We are the leaders. We are the influencers of influencers. Well, got me holding the deck upside down. Yeah. So now the underlying issue is that energy. And we got S, Y, J, W, D, Z, U, R, H, and I'm feeling one more, P. And in case we need it, next in succession, we have the 0. 0. Yeah. It's a 0. It's not an O in this reading. Whatever message is coming through, it's a 0. And it's come just before the B, so it's like you be 0. You are nothing. The fuck up. So let's see what message this is that God is trying to say to us. M S Y. Am I seeing Missy? Ooh, Missy Justice Warrior. So MSY Missy, so that's feminine energy. That means that now we're just reaping the rewards, okay, of all the hard work that we put in. So the hard work that we put in was creating this existence for ourselves, whereby we were students learning, experiencing, and now we've learned the lessons. Now we are teachers. Okay? So now we are reaping the benefits. So now we're at that stage where we're looking like we're so intelligent and we're so elevated that people are sitting by and studying us. It's like these ones are different. These people are very different. Wow, what are they working with? We're working with God. The one that y'all try so hard to reject. The same one that gave you life. The same them that wake you every day. The same one that let you safely eat all your meals and not make you choke and die. Yeah, that one. The one that you try hard to convince people don't exist. That one. That's what we're working with. The one you want to remove from the whole story of creation. That one. The one who created and sustains everything. That's what we're working with. Moo. Anything else will be uncivilized. But I ain't knocking no gin. Y'all do what you want to do. Y'all go to the high priest and the voodoo priest and the voodoo priestesses if you feel like. Y'all be the voodoo priest and be the voodoo priestesses if you feel like. Call on these deities and the angels and do you. But this is what we do, and this is why we at where we at. The power and the glory is with us. Because Emmanuel, God, is with us. Okay, so we got Missy JW, Justice Warrior. So feminine energy, justice warrior. So that's why they're studying us, because we are justice warriors. And it's just like the Missy energy is like feminine energy is like it comes so easy to y'all. It's like it's so natural. Yeah. For years we've been waking up, eating, sleeping, breathing, sexing, shitting. This. Blessed is the man or woman who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his or her delight is in the law of the Lord. And in God's law, he or she meditate day and night. We live this. That's why it's so easy to us. We didn't get baptized by the bomber clock water. We got baptized by the renewal of our minds. We grew up and were raised how we were raised. And when we got to a certain age, we started to see, yo, this don't really look too right, you know. This not really sit right with me, you know. So we started seeking that which resonated with our soul. Because we take our spirituality seriously. We take our characteristics and our respectability seriously. We know we are more than we were raised to think we are. A part of us knew it. And that's why we started seeking for that which our soul yearned for. We were not pretending. Some of us might have taken some paths and then later on figured out, yeah, I didn't really need that part. I can drop that part now. At first, when I thought this was the way, yeah. And then we realized, I don't really need that. For example, I was a Rasta. I was a Rasta. I was the type of Rasta that believed in just eating vegetables and no root the bobo. They introduced me to that when I was seeking. No short clothes, no exposing of the skin, no exposing of the hair. I grew up at first subscribing to all these ways. No meat eating, no dancing, no listening to certain kind of music. That's how they taught me. And then as time went on and I experienced life, I realized, yeah, that don't make no sense. First of all, I stopped dancing and dancing saved my life. When I got ill, moving my body is what made me better without having to go to a hospital. So God was like, yeah, you need that one. So I kept that one. The meat eating, I stopped eating meat for probably like 8 years. And then when they started attacking me, they gave me this injection and I couldn't take care of myself. And nobody respected my vegetarianism. Nobody understood it or cared to help me maintain it. So I was not able to take care of myself. And I had a daughter at the time that I needed to cook for. I couldn't cook for myself because whatever is inside the injection, it made me drowsy and weak. And they were saying like I was drooling. I don't even know I'm drooling. That's what they said. But the quickest thing and the most fulfilling thing, because there's even when I ate the vegetarian foods that were available to me, I still felt hollow inside. And the only thing that could fill me up was to eat some meat. So that's how I started eating meat again. So I dropped that too. And now I part eat meat and I'm part vegetarian. There are days when there are seasons when we just go vegetarian for a long time, and then there are times when it feels like, yeah, it's time to get some meat in our diet. The short clothes, I realized that when you the life that I've come upon, Rastafari living, we eat so well, take care of our skin so well, and then we're gonna cover it all up under all these long ass clothes, hide our beautiful skin and our beautiful self that God made from the fucking world. While I look at these people half naked being Jezebels and shit, and then they got our children following after them. What if I could show my beautiful self but still be righteous? Now there's a great combination, I thought. And so I dropped this long clothes wearing. I love my long clothes, but there's a time and a place for everything. I love having my head covered, but there's a time and a place. I am still that Rasta girl. I am still that turban wearing. I still love dressing like that nun vibe with the thing over my head, and I'll be doing all that stuff in the future because that is me. But there's a time and a season. I love my long skirts. I look fabulous in long skirts, okay? I look great in my turbans and stuff. But these Jezebels and these devilish people, they're pulling our children away by showing their own physical beauty. Shit, God gave me some of that with my righteous self. So y'all think that you can't be fucking righteous and sexy? Let me show you. And that's why I dress how I dress as a woman of God. Render your heart and not your garments. That's what the Bible says. And I think it's great advice. Render your heart and not your garments. Your garments don't make you who you are. That's why I said, judge not lest ye be judged. Yeah, I look like them, but I don't think like them. I don't act like them. I don't treat myself the way that they treat their self. You can't just come lay up with me because I'm sexy. You can't come offer me your bumbleclot money. Take your money and shove it up your dirty ass, bruv. That's not what I'm about. Don't judge the book by the cover, or else you won't find out. I'll be the lesson. Not everybody who look like this is like that. Not everybody who look like that is a fucking Jezebel. Some of us just know we're sexy and we feel like showing the legs today. Or we feel like showing the boobs today. We feel like showing our chest today. You know what I'm saying? Or we feel like showing our belly today. Or some of us having our back out today. That's what we feel like. But we're still virtuous women. We still respect ourselves. We allowed to allow our skin to come out and let the sun kiss our skin. What the fuck? We look good. Look at what God has done. That's what I'm saying when I decide to go out half naked. Look at what God did for me. Look at the glory of God. I love my skin tone. My skin tone is great. I'm a beautiful color. What the fuck you talking about? I'm supposed to hide all this all the time? I don't think so. I do not think so. I want other people to see what God can do for them. Just because we are men and women of God don't mean that we're boring and out of shape. And that's how some people that live for God choose to carry themselves, because they think that only their mind or their spirit or the fact that they call on God's name, that's all they need. Fuck that. I want to love what I'm looking at when I'm looking at my man. Please and thank you. Self-care. You don't let yourself go in my presence. Maybe when we're done, then you can do what the fuck you want. But as long as you with me, you gonna take your ass to the gym. You gonna eat healthy. You gonna drink some aloe water sometime and clean up your blood. You gonna drink some bitter bush sometime and clean up the toxins from inside your body. You gonna drink some lemon water from time to time. You're gonna love your fucking broccoli. No matter how I need to prepare it to get your ass and your children to eat it, y'all gonna love your broccoli, bruv. I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna do it well. You gonna get your ass up and exercise sometimes. You gonna have muscles. They don't have to be big, but they have to be present. The same way you wanna look at me and feel like, yeah, I wanna look at you and feel so too. And I wanna look at my children and not see my child as overweight. My child needs to be a respectable weight, not overweight. My child can't be fat and unhealthy, and every time they cry or every time they get upset, I just shove cookies and ice cream and chocolate. I hate to see people carry it. That's child abuse. But I digress. Let's get back. So anyway, yeah. Your children overweight, that's child abuse. Stop it. Every time the child moans, it's not because the child wants some kind of snack or something. It's because the child has some kind of emotional or mental issue that needs to be addressed. Some kind of emotional hunger or mental hunger or physical hunger. Or I should say physiological hunger. It's not that the child wants something to eat. Y'all shove food and iPads in your child's hands to get away from them. How about you interact with your child? How about you go outside and do something physical with your child? Anyway. So, Father, let's get back to this. So yeah, we are justice warriors. Okay? We are the first of the justice warriors. Okay? We're bringing balance into the earth. And we're doing it as the soldiers that we are. The sexy soldiers that we are. Now, we got D, Z. D. We got dizzy. So we got dizzy. You are. That's funny. God say you're dizzy. Dizzy. You are. And God is like, oh, God say your head don't work right. Okay, we are the first. We are justice warriors. And because you're dizzy, you're just making God like disappointed at you. It's like, there's nothing straight about you. Why are you always so wriggly? Like, why? What a tangled web you've woven. Nothing straight about you, is it? I say you're dizzy, bruv. So then we got B. So yeah, so your dizziness, aka your spiritual blindness, your lack of continued dedication to your spiritual understanding. It's like one day you're a man or woman of God, next day you belong to the jinn and everybody else. It's like, who the fuck are you and what do you really stand for? You just teeter-tottering, dilly-dally in every fucking way. You're dizzy. There's no stability about you and who you actually are. You're like the soldier who you went into battle on team A, and because you see team B winning, you take a uniform from one of the dead soldiers of team B and put that shit on so that you could be on the winning team. And then people from team A see you and they're like, what are you doing over there? And people from team B see you and they're like, we don't even know you, and they both shoot you, cunt. They both shoot you. Because it's like, what a traitor. Who are you? Where do you truly belong? None of us know, so we both kill you then. How about that? Yeah, so anyway. So yeah, that way of being, God say you're tiresome. So we got B O F I heard boyfriend. B-O-F. Oh, sorry. B-O. I had already showed you that. F-C-L-Q-V. And next we have P coming. So let's see what that's saying. So somehow I was getting boyfriend from B-O-F. Because we had Missy and now we got boyfriend. So that's feminine energy and masculine energy. So boyfriend, C-L, and we got Q, but I was seeing it as an O just now. So it's like C love. Yeah, it's like C love. I was seeing the Q as the letter O just now. That's how it came through to me. So God is saying, boyfriend, see love. Stop warring. You know, let's just put our finger there. It's L-O-V. Okay. I only have one letter O in this. But I saw it as an O in my mind's eye. Okay. So it's meant to be an O. So God says, see love. So all you in your masculine energy, as you're in your go-getter energy, aka masculine energy, how about you do it with some love, bro? It's not that serious. Whatever you get into, do it with some love. See how that works out for you. Because that's what we, the eyes, are teaching you. The first. That's what we're teaching you. This is how we became as great as we are. This is why we are as loved as we are. This is why we are as influential as we are. It's because we come with the love. We know when to be hard and we know when to be soft. You just hard all the fucking time. And you only soft when you're trying to bribe something. So it's like a misuse of your powers. That's not love. That's manipulation. See the difference? So boyfriend, you in your masculine energy, all females in your masculine energy, all males in your masculine energy, as you go about life trying to achieve the things you're trying to achieve, see love. Try love. When you're interacting with somebody and they're dealing with you with love, reciprocate that love. If they're dealing with you with trickery, then fine. Be a trickster. Don't be a trickster to people where you see love. You see that they're showing you love and you want to be a trickster. That's unmatched. That's unequal. That's imbalance. That's a crime. It's a spiritual crime. It's bad karma. That's how it works. I keep telling y'all it's time for us to deal with one another in the right way. The season for dealing with each other in a horrible way and winning is over. It's not happening anymore. And God is giving y'all a lot of warnings. God is reminding y'all a lot. So when God really ready to turn the shit off and you're still in that energy and you get fucked up, you remember me telling you over and over and over and over and over. The same reading keep coming out over and over and over again. It's like you're probably going to start wondering what, you can't tell us about anything else? No, because you need to hear this. Because obviously, if you had gotten the message, God would have been able to move on to something else. But God know that you're still doing the same fuckery. But at least now you're starting to study us. You're taking notes this time. I hope it's for the right reasons. Because it's like, how do we keep being so successful? How do we keep winning like this? It's love. It's God's love. And you don't have to feel like it's corny and boring and whatnot. It's relief. It's not corny. It's not lame. It's relief. If you want to be mean, go write a fucking movie and act that shit out. Don't do that shit in your real life and fuck up your real karma. If you want to be mean, you want to do mean shit, get creative. and put that shit out there, get it out your system, but don't do it for people don't do it to people for real, and then create yourself an army, an army and an enemy for generations and generations. Your family are arguing. Why? Because you got bored one day and thought, oh, I'm gonna go fuck with so and so, not knowing that so and so is not the one. You done fucked up this time. Because they look like they're quiet, because they come with love, you think that they would be an easy target, an easy takedown. Man, stop judging the book by the cover. Do not fuck around and find out the hard way. Everybody is not the same. We look alike, but we come from two completely different schools of thought. Our belief systems are not the same. Our foundation, our philosophical foundation is not the same. Our computers are not programmed the same. Okay, are we digging more? All right, so we got P, and P chose to drop. Let's find out. P A X N G T, sorry, K. PA, I'm hearing personal assistant. And then we got X. So whoever has been helping you to be a jackass, God said you need to drop them and keep studying us. You need to X them out. Whoever was your personal assistant, or whoever you were personal assistant to. You see, coming like the sorcerer's apprentice energy. God say you need to X that out. Then we got N G. I was hearing nigger and TK talk. So whoever you were personal assistant to, God said X them out. That means leave them. And he said nigger talk. I guess we all niggers. It don't matter where you come from. Even if you are a white man, you are an African. It's true. Africa is the Garden of Eden. You're a black man. You're a little bit undercooked or underdeveloped. I don't know what the fuck went wrong with you. There's something that went wrong with you, but you one of us, motherfucker. Somehow your DNA got twisted up or cut off or something. But you a nigga too. Surprise! I know some of y'all gonna love that because niggas are cool, ain't we? Well, I know some people give the term nigger to the badly behaved black people, but in this case, God mean it in a positive way. Okay, Negro, nigger, black. Okay, and we all black because we all come from the same source. I don't know about y'all and this Anunnaki created these people and blah 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 blah. God created everything and everyone. No matter how you want to put it, the base, the foundation is going to be whatever God created. You have to use what God created to create something else. Fight against me. So stop giving the Anunnaki all this power and all this bomber clock glory. We still have to use God's foundational creation to create something else. The Anunnaki is not the first one to make the first human. God did that. Maybe they could take some genes and put with some next genes and create a different type of human, but God did that first. Because where did the Anunnaki get the materials from to make whatever type of humans y'all are claiming they made? They got it from God. There's only one God. And so we are all family, whether we like it or not. No matter what we want to call ourselves, no matter what we look like. We and the fish are brothers and sisters. We and the bomberclad centipedes are brothers and sisters. So that goes without saying, we and every other human species are brothers and sisters. That's the truth of the matter. Stop fucking around. That's why when you see people love their cats to death and they love their pets, they love their dog to death, you can't knock them. You can't be angry at them because they know the reciprocation of love that they get from their little puppy or their little cat or their hamster or their snake or their whatever the fuck they feel drawn to. We are all one. And we should treat each other nicely, or is God gonna fuck us up? You see a snake eat its master, you wonder why. Clearly they wasn't taking care of it. You want to hold the snake in captivity and then you want to not treat it properly? You come back home and not find your baby. Look at your snake friend. Fuck around and find out. These things be loving each other and they be loving us. Love is definitely the answer. Stop being a jackass. Love is more powerful than any kind of hate that you can bring. And if you want to make love boring, then that's on you. They don't make it any less powerful because you think it's boring. Like I say, if you want adventure, if you want some kind of fucking upheaval in your life, go write a bumbleclad adventure movie or a upheaval movie and do that shit for fake and not for real, because you gonna fuck around and find out everybody ain't playing with you. So God said, dump those who you've been assisting and talk your talk. So talk what the fuck you learn. You've been studying us. You see what the fuck we're doing. You believe in what we're believing, what we're doing clearly, or else you wouldn't be taking the time to study us. You saw us as something worth studying. You saw our characteristics. You see our progress as something worth studying. That's why you took the time to be studying us. God said, talk. Go tell the people what you learned. Even if it make you look like a fucking fool. You are responsible for your fate, your future. Don't let them talk you out of your blessing, or let them talk you out of your blessing. Either way, we don't care. Because we life is in order. As you can see, we winning. So you can try and hide our light or try to deny our light as much as you want to still be cool with those you are personal assistants to at your own detriment. It's your fate. Your choice, your life. We know what we're doing and we're going to keep doing what we're doing because we know where the fuck we're going. We know where the power is at. God got it. God is the answer. Love is the answer. Positivity is the answer. If you want upheaval, go make some skits. go create a fucking games ground where y'all can pretend to shoot each other or whatever. Go to a laser shooting fucking game or some shit. Stop killing each other for real. Create a space where you, what's the word? When they simulation. Create a space where it's a simulation or whatever the fuck you want to experience. Create a simulation, not the real fucking thing. Because the real thing gonna get you in real trouble. The simulation, the shit gonna start there and end there, hopefully. In most cases, at least. Because some people, they're terrible losers. But you can only do your best. And there, you want adventure? You thought you would just come in and drop in the adventure there on the playground and that shit follow your ass home. How about that? Guys, like, how you like it now? Listen, we have to do better, okay? We have to do better. We can do better, okay? Life is what we make it. We have the power to make life into whatever we want it to be. We don't have to do it like the Egyptians. It's just whatever we are about to do, it needs to work for us, for who we are on a mental level, a psychological level. Who are we on a psychological level? What do you want to see in this world? Make it. Do it. Be it. Make sure you're not hurting nobody, because there are rules now. There are rules. Make sure you're not hurting nobody. Preferably you're not hurting yourself. Okay? Stay within certain parameters. Stay within certain guidelines. And go fucking nuts. As creative as you can be. Do it. Start designing it. Even if you can't manifest it right now and bring it to reality. Start designing it. Let's create a safe space for ourselves. Okay? You wanna be you wanna be a better person, but you're a mafia guy. Create a simulation where you could be a mafia for fake. For real fake. For fake real. But in your real life, you could be the good guy that you want to be. You want to be a corrupt politician, create a simulation where you get to go and be that corrupt politician. But don't do that shit in real life. You won't get fucked up. I'm telling y'all, this isn't years before. This is a new day. This is a new age. We have a new mindset. We have new missions. We're not playing. Just wait till we figure this shit out. We coming. Expect us. Don't fuck around and find out. Or fuck around and find out. Your life, your choice. Thank you so much for watching. This one was fun. Until next time, my lovelies. Take care of yourselves and each other. You don't have to be perfect, but we just gotta do better.